Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is an unboxing and review of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles MegaBloks based on the Eastman and Laird comic books, the original Mirage Comics, complete in black and white colors with all red bandanas. When this series was revealed back at Toy Fair, I was so excited, and they are hitting stores right now. So I've got here the full set of the 4 minifigure packs that are out there right now, which gives you, of course, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donatello in just little single packs. That gives you the minifigure and a display base. So let's go ahead and open these up and check them out. So let's start with the packaging here. Of course, you got a little window box. You can fully see your MegaBloks minifigure on the inside. He's already built. You won't need to assemble him, but you will need to put together the little display base. Now, I've taken a look at some of the other MegaBloks minifigures in the past, like the Bebop and Rocksteady sets and some of the individual turtles, where they come with these little bases that you put together that have the cool little pictures behind them. Looks really cool. These make great display pieces, and if these are as good as the other minifigures we've seen in this line so far, I can already tell I'm gonna love these. So let's start ripping them open and checking them out. All right, we got our turtles outside of the box, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. And we'll start by looking at the action figures themselves. These, of course, are MegaBloks figures, which means they're minifigures. You can see they stand right at 2 inches tall. And guys, man, the detail on these things is amazing. First of all, every turtle has a die-cast metal shell. Now, we've seen this on some of the other collector figures from MegaBloks already, like the cartoon turtles had the same die-cast metal shells. So you can see they're like almost a metallic silver, and they give the figures a lot of weight. In fact, they're a little top-heavy as a result, but you can still get them standing. You just got to find the right balance, and they especially will stand perfect on their display bases that we're going to look at in just a bit. The turtles are in this really cool black and white look because the original comic books where the turtles debuted were always in black and white. But when they were on the covers of those comics that had color, they all wore red bandanas. The colorized bandanas didn't come into play until the cartoon series, so that's why you can see all 4 turtles having the same red bandanas, which means it's very hard to tell the turtles apart except for their weapons. The faces are a little different on each one. You can see each one kind of has a different teeth gritting pose, some with the teeth on both sides of the mouth, some with just one side, but otherwise the figures are exactly the same on all of them. You can see the sculpting is the same. They've got a really cool gritty kind of dirty paint deco that makes it look like the old pencil-y look of the original comic books, which I love. I think it just works so well. And of course they each come with their signature weapons, katanas for Leo, got the nunchucks for Mikey with the actual chain, which is really nice. You got the sais for Raphael, and of course the bow staff for Donatello. Overall, these are just really cool looking figures, and of course, they do feature some really nice articulation, which we've seen on all the MegaBloks figures. I mean, look at that. Swivels at the elbows, elbow bends, swivels at the wrist, you got the ball joints at the knees, you got bends at the knees, or ball joints at the thighs, ball joints at the knees with the bends, you got swivels at the feet. I mean, these little dudes are really articulated, and they're very cool looking. So great work from MegaBloks on these little minifigures. They are definitely cool. Now, let's bring in those display bases. These are the pieces that you're actually going to build with these sets. Each set is only about 38 to 40 pieces depending on the figure, and basically all we're building are these little displays here. They are all built exactly the same. They've got a little sewer cover there for the figure to stand on. Then they got this kind of pipe motif in the background that just has some random decor and some pictures straight from the comics. So each one has got their signature stand here, signature picture on their stand. Look, we got Mousers here, Casey Jones, Foot Soldier, Shredder, so villains, or friends, vigilantes, however you want to classify Casey Jones, and then pictures of the turtles themselves. These are very easy to build. You do have a little sheet of instructions that will show you how to put it together, but really you can kind of put those together however you want to. So whatever works best for you, you basically just attach them to the back of the piping there, plug it into the base, and you're all set and ready to go. So then you can stand each of the turtles on the display bases, just like this. Let's go ahead and get each of our turtles on there. There we go. They look really cool individually. You can see they display very good on their own. Look at that. How cool is that? Just a really, really cool display base for each of the turtles, but this is where things get really fun. Each one comes with this little clamp on the side, and that's because you can actually clamp all of these together to make one long display base. Now, when you do this, you might have to rearrange the way you've got your pictures set up on there just to make sure they all fit together good. So if this is the way you're going to display it, you'll want to keep that in mind. Here we go. Get Mikey's chucks out of the way, get him standing on his base, but there we go. Look at that. And that makes like one continuous little street scene kind of display. You got your pictures in the background, you got your 4 turtles standing on it, and it just looks really, really cool. So I love this. I think this is definitely how I'm going to be displaying it on my shelf, just because I think that's such a great display, and I love the nods of the original comic with that artwork behind the turtles. So all in all, really great sets, some really awesome minifigures, very simple builds, and most of all, just a really cool display. You can buy these individually, so that way you can only pick up your favorite turtles if you want to, but if you want my opinion, they work best as a set. You got to get all 4 of them because they display very well together. So there you guys go. There's a look at the brand new Mirage Comics Turtles from MegaBloks. These are hitting store shelves right now. I found mine at Toys R Us. So happy hunting, my friends. And hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on one of my reviews. Until next time, my friends.